But no. Hey, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, make sure you hit that like, comment, and subscribe. If you're not new, thank you for supporting me. I appreciate you so much. So as you can see by the title, today I'm going to be doing a lifeguard Q&A. Ooh, I look like I'm so young. Let me set it like this. Yeah, today I'm going to be doing a lifeguard Q&A. So I have my questions right here. And what people sent me or whatever. Now, I'm not sure if any of these questions are going to be crazy or not because I haven't looked at them, but if they are, oh well, I'm going to answer them anyway. Okay, so let's get into it. Alright, so the first question on the list is, do we get breaks? We actually do get breaks. We get breaks every hour and they're 15 minutes. So we either get breaks at like, you can go at like the 50 or you can go at the 45, and that's when we like check the pH of the pool, the chlorine of the pool, the salt or seawater, depending on what pool you're at. And then we check the bathrooms, make sure they're clean. Check the trashes, the skimmer buckets. You know those little things that are around the pool that you can like, well, you know those openings in the pool where like the leaves and the dirt goes in? We open them up and we clean them out. There's crazy stuff in them. Like one time it was a snake, one time it was a squirrel, one time it was a bird. It's craziness in there. It's really disgusting actually. There'll be frogs. But we do that. And what else do we do? We check all the like pressures in the break room, make sure all of them at the right level, like they have a number on them, we have to check the right one. And if they're not, we have to call a manager. But if they're not at the right one, especially during this virus, people can get sick super fast. So yeah, we check that. Alright, so the next question is, what is involved in training? Girl, boy, I'm not even gonna lie to you, training was hard. It was a 3-day class from 8 to 6. And let me tell you, your girl was so tired when she got back every day. I would get back and I would like go to sleep. Anyways, so in the class we had to do, the first day was, we met at this school and we kind of like talked, socialized for a second. They played a video of how this one lifeguard area let this boy drown, and like he was right there. They let him drown and then they didn't get him out of the pool. So they were talking about how like they train us really good for a reason, because let me back up because it looks like I ain't got no shit on. They train us really good for a reason so that wouldn't happen with us. So we watched that, and then he calls our names and we're like in certain groups. I don't know how they place them. They might place them by like your school, and that's how you get in the group. I'm pretty sure because we have like different like districts that we are in for our pools, because you know 500 people can't be working at the same 5 pools, so they move us around. So that first day they talked about that, and then we got in groups. In the groups, that's when we started to learn CPR. So you have like a partner in your group, and you would listen to what is it called? Your trainer. I'm just calling it trainer. That was not what they were calling the day of, but I'm just calling that. So your trainer would tell you like, this is what you do, blah blah blah. Most people know CPR. They were already coming because they looked over it before that, because we had like the handbook and everything. So you do your CPR, and then you have FBAO. People usually don't know the difference between CPR and FBAO. CPR is when there's no pulse, and FBAO is when they're choking. So people didn't know the difference between that and that. But then we put on a ceiling. That's it. It's like a circle like donut that goes over your face, and it has a tube that comes out, and you can breathe into it. So we practiced that. We didn't really put our mouths to it because that's nasty. They had wipes and sanitizer for all that anyway. So we learned that first day. That was day 1, and that was from literally after school to like 9 o'clock. So let's say like 4 to 9. That was day 1. The next day was from 8 in the morning. Mind you, this was an hour drive from my house to this military school. 8 in the morning to 6 p.m. We get there and we're at a military school. I was just like, oh my gosh, what is this? So we get there and we're going over CPR again. There's 2 different groups. One group is in the pool already, and one group is doing CPR. I was a group doing CPR. So we did that, and this time like they were not helping us. Like they told us to go home the day before and study it, because the next day they was not gonna help us. So they kind of like let us do it ourselves. We learned Heimlich maneuver. We learned on a child, adult, and a baby. Yeah, that was basically that. And then after that, we would go to the pool and we would learn rescues. So you have rapid rescue, and you have basically like a regular rescue. Rapid is when you gotta get the backboard, get somebody to help you, all that. You have to lift them out the pool. Regular rescue is like you go in the pool and you put them on the tube and you just take them out. So we learned that. Wait. Yeah, shallow water and regular water, jump-ins or whatever, with the tube. And you had to get them out. We learned like specific ways to get them out, specific things that you have to say when you're getting the person out the water too. So that's that. And then the third day is when we got tested. You have to do 4 laps in the water. You go down, that's 1, come back 2, go up 3, come back 4. 4 laps. You have to tread in the water for a minute. That was easy for me. I don't know why. That was easy. The 4 laps was hard, not gonna lie. So tired. Then you had to dive in to like 10 or 11 feet, and you had to get a 10-pound brick out of that feet. But the way that you dive in, you have to dive down like this and then turn over once you get to the bottom of the pool. Because if your feet came above the water, you had to start over because you did it wrong. Your feet have to come up under the water. So that was that. That was the hardest part. The rest of the class was easy, and it's not boring. Like, there's so many people there. You make new friends and everything. It was fun for me. I don't know that. Girl, boy, I was laughing up in there. I was so lit. And then at the end of training, we have like this wave pool. It's like where we all go in a circle, like we all walk in a circle in the pool. Then next thing you know, they say, okay, switch positions to turn around. So we turn around and the water is pushing us back. I never seen that happen before, so that was fun. But yeah, you meet new people along the way. Training wasn't that bad. The 4 laps was the only hard part for me in the waking up early, honestly. So okay, next question is, how often do you work? Since there's this virus going around, I actually don't work that much. Like, I've been off this whole week, literally this whole week. But I can tell you our hours. Like, we work 5 hours to 8 hours, 5 to 8 hours. But and you choose your days off and all of that. So it doesn't. You never really know how many days you're gonna get when you work. You just hope for the most and put yourself on call so you can get this money with you. Okay. Okay. Question is, when it rains, do you go home or you wait it out? We have to wait it out. If it thunders, that means there's 20 minutes out the pool, and if it thunders after those 20 minutes, we sit there and wait for another 20 minutes until it doesn't thunder again. Every time it thunders, it starts over. So we sit there and wait. Question is, how many lifeguards work at one pool? There's only one pool in my area that has a 2-guard lifeguard pool. The rest of them, it's just us. Like, you're there by yourself. This question is, how much do you make? The people I work with pay the most. They pay us $10 an hour. And that's that. Next question is, can you choose a bathing suit? Oh yeah, like there's a 2-piece one and you have the 1-piece one. Girl, you know I got the 2-piece because, let me stop. But yeah, you can choose which one you want. Alright, the next question is, does it ever get boring just sitting there? Honestly, you're not just sitting there. Like, you're moving every 2 minutes. You have to sit down and stand up every 2 minutes. So it doesn't get boring. You're always on the lookout, especially if your pool is full. You're like scanning your pool constantly like this. So no, it doesn't really get boring. It's just when nobody's there, that's when it starts to get like, because there's nothing to do when there's nobody there. You just sit there and walk around. Can't get on our phones. So that's that. Alright, so the next question. Do you have to clean the pools? No, there's somebody to do that, but we have to make sure all the chemical levels are right in the pool. Next question. How did you have to be hired? We had to go through a training class, and right after you pass the training class, you're hired. Oh, I forgot to say that there's a written test you have to take too. It's like 50 questions. Next question is, has anyone ever died? Not at my pool. I don't even think anybody in our company has ever died. But let me tell you, Red Cross, they let a black boy die on purpose. So let's just keep it at that. You can search the video if you want to, okay? It says, next question, what happens if someone throws up? Somebody throws up, the whole pool has to get drained. I just cut off. Anyways, yeah. If somebody throws up in the pool, you have to drain the whole pool out. Or if somebody poops in the pool, because older people do that. I mean, it happens. The pool has to get drained out, and there's a fine that comes with it. Because that costs a lot of money getting all those chemicals back in, especially during this virus. So that's that. The next question is, do you like your job? I actually love my job. Like, I like everybody who works with me. You know, people talk about how they have jobs, but they can't stand people they work with. I love everybody I work with. It's a good environment, honestly. It says, how many saves do you have a day? If the pool is busy, I'll probably have 3 or 4 saves. Because little kids love to jump at 5 or 6 feet where they know they can't swim, and their parents just like to watch them jump in. So if it's a busy day, I'll have about 4 or 5. If there's not really a busy day, I won't have to. Bless you. It says, the next question is, am I allowed to get in the pool? Yes, but no. I'm only allowed to get in to like cool myself off, but I can't swim the pool because, you know, like that's not my pool. So yes, but no. Next question is there a break room? There is a break room. It's hot. Some lifeguards get an air conditioning room. I don't. At all their pools, they're hot. And they have all the little pressures in them. I mean, lifeguard is like literally, I wait to eat till everybody's gone because it's too hot to be sitting up in there eating. But yeah, we do have a break room, but we really don't break in there. We don't have a break because we be cleaning up and checking the pools. We can maybe stand there for about 5 minutes and have to get on stand. But who wants to stand in a hot break room? But we do have one. So that's that. Yeah, that's the end of my video. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate you all. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Till next time.
Yo, Pierre, you want to come out here? Zuzi on the track.